What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to react to some I thought I saw something. Today we're going to react to some scary urban explorers encounters. Wow, that's pretty cool that I've just said my English sound professional, not gonna lie. Um yeah, so let's get started, shall we?
Urban exploration is supposed to be about exploring forgotten places, but sometimes people find things they really weren't meant to see.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What?
Today we're looking at 6 times urban explorers made terrifying discoveries inside abandoned buildings. Let's jump right in, right after you subscribe. No pressure, of course. In December 2023, YouTuber Big Banks uploaded a video exploring a house hidden deep in the woods of South Carolina. At first glance, the place doesn't really look that unusual, just another abandoned home slowly rotting away in the middle of nowhere. But the reason Big Banks came here isn't because the building itself is interesting. It's because of what happened here years ago. Back in 2006, a 36-year-old fugitive named Vincent Filyaw was hiding out in the woods near Lugoff, South Carolina. He had already been accused of abusing his stepdaughter and was trying to stay off the radar. But that's when things took a much darker turn. One afternoon, he spotted a 14-year-old girl named Elizabeth Schoaf getting off her school bus. Pretending to be a police officer, Filyaw approached her and claimed she was being arrested for a fake marijuana charge. From there, he led her straight to his hideout in the woods, the very place Big Banks is about to explore. For 10 days, Elizabeth was kept chained up in an underground bunker beneath the house. The situation was something straight out of a nightmare, but despite everything she was going through, she never stopped thinking about a way out. Eventually, she came up with a plan. She pretended to develop feelings for Filyaw, slowly earning his trust until he lowered his guard. Over time, he even unchained her and allowed her to use his phone to play games. Then one night, while he was sleeping, Elizabeth grabbed the phone and secretly sent a message to her mom. The text explained that she was trapped in a hole across the hill and that there was a bomb. Police were called immediately, and as it turns out, Filyaw actually had planned to lure people to the bunker and detonate explosives, hoping to take as many lives as possible with him, but he never got the chance. Within minutes, the area was surrounded by helicopters and officers, forcing him to surrender before anything else could happen. Elizabeth was finally rescued and reunited with her family. She went on to rebuild her life after the ordeal, while Vincent Filyaw spent the rest of his life behind bars, dying in prison in 2021. Years later, Big Banks arrives at the abandoned hideout where all of this took place.
See how overgrown this place is. So it looks like it drops down there to a lower level. So from that side, it would look like it's a 2-story. But from this side, it's just a little 1-story house. All right, stepping in for the first time in here. Just saw that the front door was open. That's all this green carpet. Looks like it goes throughout. There's a hallway there.
Yeah, that would be
kitchen there, and there's stuff left in here. It's very interesting. Check out this little shade in there when you first walk in. It's like blue and yellow stained glass. I think this was the little girl's backpack that was left here. What a sad sight to see. Knowing that that happened makes it eerie. I see a food bowl, looks like for a cat. Yep, I was right. Cat litter box. This house is so eerie feeling.
Wait, that would be so disturbing if he took a dump in it.
And that is apparently where the little girl was held.
The house is quiet, decaying, and mostly empty, but almost immediately he finds something that stops him in his tracks. Lying on the floor near the kitchen is a small backpack. The thought crosses his mind that it could have belonged to the girl who was held here all those years ago. There's no way to confirm it, and realistically it could have been left there by someone else later. But knowing the history of the house makes the discovery feel incredibly heavy. As he continues exploring the living room, he starts finding more strange items scattered around the house. A DVD copy of the horror movie The Strangers sits on a dusty shelf. Nearby, there's a Halloween decoration leaning next to an old couch. On the floor, he spots a shank, a broken baseball bat, and even a ripstick. the kind of toy you'd expect to see a kid using outside, not sitting abandoned in a place with a story like this. Individually, the objects might not mean much, but together, inside a house tied to such a disturbing crime, they create an atmosphere that's honestly hard to shake. Some of the furniture, including a bed in the main room, even looks newer than the rest of the house, suggesting that squatters may have stayed here sometime after the original incident. That just makes it even harder to tell what actually belonged to Vincent Fillion, what may have belonged to Elizabeth, and what was left behind by people who came later. Still, walking through a place like this forces you to remember what happened here, and while the house itself might just look like another abandoned building in the woods, the story behind it is something far darker, and something the people who know about it probably won't ever forget. In March 2022, a YouTuber named Jared Coker Urbex uploaded a video exploring an abandoned factory. His channel mostly consists of raw exploration footage of him walking through abandoned places. He had already posted hundreds of explorations, and this one initially looked like it was going to be just another quiet trip, but this particular exploration would end up being one of the most dangerous situations he had ever filmed. At the start of the video, Jared walks through the massive factory, pointing out old machinery, empty rooms, and the typical signs of decay you'd expect from a place that's been abandoned for years. Every once in a while you hear a loud bang somewhere in the distance, the kind of random noises that happen in big empty buildings when metal shifts or debris falls. For the first few minutes, nothing really seems out of the ordinary. Even though abandoned buildings sometimes attract squatters or homeless people, it honestly feels like he's the only person inside the factory that day. That changes when Jared walks up to a window and notices something outside.
Uh-oh. There's a car right there.
Oh no. That's bad.
I can't figure that should be too much of a problem for me though, because the way I'm going to go out is completely circling around here like I did to get in, so... Oh, they're out of their car. Oh, they're coming in the gate. They're coming in the gate.
Anything would be a problem if I see someone in front of the gate.
On second thought, I might just want to wrap this up a little quicker here. I want to see where he goes though.
A red car slowly pulls up to the property and starts making its way through the open gates leading toward the building. At first, he just watches it, trying to figure out what the driver is doing, but after a few seconds, it becomes obvious the person in the car is planning to come inside the factory. And in a place this big, with this many hiding spots, that's the last thing you want when you're trespassing somewhere alone.
Oh no. Oh damn.
Now I'm really concerned.
Should I go urban exploring one day? Let me know.
He's gonna go around where I can't see him.
Explore normal. Just on a hike.
Huh. I really do gotta get out of here now.
The car drives around the side of the building and disappears from his view, which means by the time the person parks and gets out, they could already be inside somewhere. Looking out another window, he eventually spots the man walking through the woods toward the entrance of the factory.
Look friendly, I'm not gonna lie.
What do I do? I couldn't tell what he was holding.
Never mind. Ow.
Where do I even go? I told you. I jinxed it.
And from the distance, it looks like he's holding something in his hands. The camera zooms in, but it's impossible to tell exactly what it is. It could be something harmless, like a flashlight, or something much worse. Now realizing someone might already be searching the building, Jared starts trying to find the fastest way out without being seen. But navigating a huge abandoned factory while trying to stay quiet is a lot harder than it sounds, especially when you have no idea where the other person is. For the next few minutes, he moves carefully through the building, whispering to the camera and constantly checking corners. Then, just when it looks like he might actually make it out without running into the guy, everything goes wrong.
Can't imagine, guys. Wow.
I don't see him anywhere.
Hope so.
I don't like being out in the open like this. Whoa, whoa.
Stop right there.
Oh boy.
Who else is with you?
Oh, it's just me. You scared me to death.
Okay, get over there now.
What?
Sit down. Give you handcuffs.
Huh?
Put them on. Got it?
He's not a real officer, by the way.
You know, I can put them on, you can put them on. Take your pick.
I've never put on handcuffs before.
Just put them on each side of you. How's that? Put them in front of you, that way you can carry them in front, okay?
What's gonna happen?
But what's going to happen is the police is going to come, and then you take your name and they'll get you for criminal trespassing. It's
Trespassing?
nothing these days. A lot better than me shooting you, isn't it?
Okay, that's
Is that
that's
what I
legal,
heard?
what you
Yeah.
said.
What you shoot at?
Shoot it. See people, I shoot at them. If
There's
they
no-
run, you shoot. There you go.
Is
Okay?
there someone else here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be cool, nothing will happen, okay?
Alright.
I shot one guy this way, the other one.
As Jared gets close to the exit, a man suddenly steps out from the bushes nearby. The guy immediately starts shouting orders at him and points what appears to be an assault rifle in his direction. The situation escalates almost instantly. The man forces Jared to stop, then orders him to put on a pair of handcuffs. During the entire exchange, the man's behavior is unpredictable. At one point, the man tells Jared to get into his car, and at that point, there really isn't much choice. Jared later explained that he stopped recording while getting into the vehicle because he was worried the man would notice the camera and completely lose it. According to Jared, police were eventually called, but it took about an hour and a half for them to arrive. And disturbingly, things somehow got even worse while they were waiting. While Jared, the man, and the officers were talking outside the factory, two kids approached the building the exact same way Jared had earlier. The man looked directly at the police and calmly told them that if he saw those kids inside the factory, he was going to shoot them. At first, it sounded like a bluff, but unfortunately, that's not how it ended. As Jared was being taken to the police station for trespassing, officers received a report that the two kids had actually been shot at inside the factory. Thankfully, the weapon the man was using was loaded with non-lethal pellets rather than real ammunition. But even so, both kids had to be taken to the hospital for treatment. During the investigation, the man was identified as 62-year-old Ken Thomas, and despite
Looks
everything that
familiar,
happened that
not gonna
day,
lie, I don't
including
know why.
firing at the two kids, he was ultimately sentenced to only 2 years of probation. After an experience like that, it's probably not surprising that Jared has never gone back to that factory again.
If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more videos. And yeah, it's been fun. And see you guys in the next video. Hit that like and subscribe button or else I'll tickle your toes tonight.